Welcome back. The RCMP's watchdog has found the force racially discriminated against the mother of 22-year-old Colten Boushie. Boushie was killed in August of 2016 after driving with friends onto Saskatchewan farmer Gerald Stanley's property. The watchdog found parts of the RCMP's investigation were professional and reasonable, but it called the way the officers told Debbie Baptiste about her son's death insensitive. It also found the force mishandled witnesses and evidence. RCMP Commissioner Brenda Lucki accepted the racial discrimination finding, along with others. Still, Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations Chief Bobby Cameron had strong words for the Commissioner.
Brenda Lucki, what are you going to do? What are you going to do rather than just saying, we agree with what's been found? Big deal. Brenda Lucki, do something.
What are you going to do, man? Something stinks. This is Bobby Cameron, the Chief of the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations, pleading for sellouts. I'm going to cut through all the crap right now. This is for native ears only. Your chiefs should form your own damn police force to protect yourselves. Why has that not happened yet? Maybe it has, and we don't know about it. What the hell are you thinking, trusting some whitey to protect you? What more needs to be said? It looks to me like Canuckletards are in the crossfire of a pre-tarded intertribal warfare. Concealing his identity on camera and garbling through a muzzle, calling out Brenda Lucki, the head honcho of the Royal Canolatardistan Mounted Police of the whole country, like she has to do something about this? Native men like this guy should be ashamed of themselves, taking advantage of this poor woman's suffering. She lost a son, for fuck's sake. These guys lost a brother. Yeah, it's all so stupid circumstances, but still, she should not have to get off her ass for anything, let alone with a sellout lawyer to read some script on state television, debasing herself, complaining about computer gossip and online rumors.
On social media sites that he deserved to be killed, it perpetuated this stereotype that Colten was a thieving, drunken Indian, and that's how it played out.
Come on, this is ridiculous. The RCMP is not responsible for computer trolls that hurt somebody's feelings. Sorry, that ain't on the menu. Somebody is being used by their own kind.
Why not?
Well, oh, Debbie's here. Can she join us?
Please, yes, thank you.
Take care, Debbie. I'm sorry, it's been a very hard day today.
I can imagine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. No, it doesn't go enough because how is that writer supposed to know all of the facts regarding the case? It needs to go more than just having more Indigenous staff on the RCMP.
Ms. Baptiste, is it okay if I ask you a question about that and more specifically the RCMP's response? They've accepted the finding that they racially discriminated against you. What do you want to see them do about it?
I want them to make some changes for the court system, within the court system, that this discrimination don't continue any further.
The RCMP sat on this report, and this is a question to either of you, for a year. They had it in their hands for a year before releasing it. The government says that that's unacceptable. What does it say to you? Ms. Baptiste, if I could start with you, what does that say to you?
It says that it's pretty racial and discriminated against me and Indigenous people like me.
And Ms. Sunchild?
The best her lawyer can do is repeat scripted talking points.
It told me that the report was scathing, and we were right. It seemed that the RCMP sat on it. Perhaps they were trying to figure out what to say. I recall at one point Brenda Lucki didn't even acknowledge the existence of systemic racism within the RCMP.
Listen to what this theater lawyer has to read.
An independent civilian oversight body created that has jurisdiction over the RCMP with the power to investigate complaints by racialized persons and that has the power to lay charges. At this moment, the CRCC has no power to lay any criminal charges, nor do they have any power to enforce the recommendations that were made. They need to enforce these recommendations. The government needs to enforce them. They need to create some kind of body for accountability, and there has to be a timeline put on it as well.
What the hell is that? More bullshit coercive bureaucracy? She wants more people charging other people who receive complaints from different people. This is ridiculous. What the hell is really going on here?
Had conversations with the government about this. Has anyone assured you that the kind of change you'd like to see will actually happen?
Nobody has assured me anything.
I had
how does that make you
the
feel?
privilege of sitting down with Debbie and
Discouraged.
Colten Boushie's family a couple of times.
There's a
over
lot
the
of
past
politicians
year.
who watch this show every night. What's your message to them right now?
Wake up call. We need a change. Time to start listening to Indigenous people. And we say there's discrimination going on within the police force. Step up and do something.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank both of you very much for making the time for our program tonight, and I do very much appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Debbie Baptiste, Colten Boushie's
Good
mom,
job.
and Eleanor Sunchild, the family's lawyer.
Sask Party is going to be having an update here.
Yeah, well, with potato
sometime
sellouts like this
afternoon here in
guy,
Saskatchewan,
what do you
so
expect?
We'll see what they.
This is him last year,
decide. I'm sure
following
they'll
the
look
rich
for best
man's
interest
tricky
of all
script.
of our people too.
Yeah. Well, and the Prime Minister was asked about closing all provincial borders this morning. He said that it would be discussed in a conversation with premiers tonight. You support, why do you support the shutdown of the provincial borders?
Well, first of all, the fact is there are hundreds and maybe even thousands of people that are unknowingly spreading this invisible enemy that we're battling with, COVID-19. And that's reality. And if we all don't do our part to limit it or decrease it or even stop the chance of it spreading, I think we're in a lot of big trouble. So I think we all have I know we all have a part to play in this. And as First Nation elected leaders, parents, grandparents, we all have a part, and it's just stay home.